Do you get a lot of judgment, like online or not?
No logic in
Yeah.
this activity.
One studio that was open in LA, and we like snuck in through the back door.
I have felt very uncomfortable. Like
Mm.
I could cry after class. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Today we are here to talk about the most important things in our life. To talk about the dance. My name is Anna. You are on my channel. I'm a professional teacher. I has been teaching till 3 years, and now I'm in Bali with my guest Andrea. Hello, Andrea. So I have noticed that girls are coming to my classes not only for the choreography to learn some moves, but also because they love how I'm sharing my mindset with them every time, because I'm talking a lot on my classes, how I'm seeing my life. So that's why I've decided to start the new format and to talk more with you about some general things about the dance for sure, but all the things that are in connection with dance, as the fear, your relationships with yourself, with each other, with the laws of society, to share your experience, to share my experience. And please, I will say directly because after I'll forget. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts, your feedbacks too with us. So for the next podcasts, I will know what do you want to hear more. So let's start, Andrea.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Me
Thank you
too.
so much for being. Andrea is a real specialist of podcasts. She came to one of my classes here, and I felt the real like connection of energies, and I wanted to know you better and to talk to you more about some deeper things. So that's why today we will share a little bit our experiences. Can you just talk to us a little bit? What do you do in your life? Why we have this connection of
Yeah.
energies, of
Yeah.
powers?
So my name is Andrea Summer, and I just moved to Bali. What is it now? Three months ago.
Only
3 months. 3 months. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I came to. I think your class was one of the first classes that I tried. I think, and I loved it, and I loved you, and so. But I am. I work as a somatic coach and a breathwork facilitator. So I just moved here from Los Angeles, but I'm originally from Sweden. And now I'm here in Bali and just working remotely and enjoying life and dancing for fun.
Welcome, Andrea.
Thank you.
We are both here because we love dancing so much. Dance is one of the most important things in our life. Dance as therapy, dance as job, dance as just the activity with girlies like us. So why do we dance in our lives? If you have never tried to dance, I hope that one day you will really discover this thing when you are dancing, not to perform, but just to feel good, to wake up this power inside of you. So when have you started to dance for the first time?
Me?
Yeah.
I started in 2020, so during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hadn't danced before, and then the world obviously shut down. And so there was one studio that was open in LA, and we like snuck in through the back door. Yeah, I won't name any names.
No.
And the first class ever that I took was Melissa's class, Melissa, that you know, and that you danced, you did a class with her, right?
Yeah, I have done the collaboration workshop in Paris with her. Okay,
Yeah.
and it was my very first class of heels in Paris
Really?
with her.
Ah,
Yes.
that's so funny.
So magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was, and as you know, that was kind of, it wasn't really beginner at all. And so the first dance class that I took was heels. Yeah, I fell in love with it. And also, it was really hard and uncomfortable. And I just got curious about why it was uncomfortable. and wanted to
Mm.
explore that. So it was the part of me, the little girl in me, that always wanted to dance and, like always wanted to be in music videos and like perform in front of the mirror. And like, so that energy and that part of me was there. And then it was also like the woman in me that just wanted to feel comfortable in her sexiness and in her like expression. And it was really uncomfortable in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. I see. I feel you because for me, when I was in Paris, I have done my dance school. I had some cabaret classes. I had a lot of academic classes, but there were not a lot of classes of high heels style. So that's why when I have seen that Melissa will come to Paris to give his workshop, I was like, wow, she's putting different clothes than
Yeah.
we are seeing in the classes in Paris. So it was so crazy. I have tried, and that was the moment when I have fell in love with this style. But in the first sessions, I have felt very uncomfortable. Like I could cry after class because I was like, wow, they are watching me.
Yeah.
And I'm at the first time, you can feel like naked,
Yeah.
like opening your heart, showing your feelings, accepting that sometimes it can be not very beautiful, very graceful, but it's still you. It's the other side of how you're dancing, you're exploring. So yes, this uncomfortable part was very powerful, but at the same time it was like the adrenaline that I have
Yeah.
discovered that I didn't want to lose anymore. Yeah.
I think that's interesting too to hear, because I feel like you have this idea that if you're a professional dancer, that if you've done it your whole life, then you won't be uncomfortable. And we always think that everyone else is so confident. Like if I would go to these classes, there were obviously women that have danced their whole life, and you would just think that I would see you probably and think that you have no issue with this whatsoever. Like this is your world. But the fact that it's still new to you and it's still uncomfortable for you just shows how normal it is to feel uncomfortable in these kind of like environments if you're not used to it.
Yeah, sure, 100%. And that's why I think it's very important to share it with your students. Like every time I'm repeating to my students, now you feel that you haven't done the choreo, the movements like perfect. You are waiting for other people to support you, but it doesn't work like this.
Yeah.
Like you should lie to yourself at the beginning and just keep going, even if you are feeling uncomfortable, even if you want to feel do better, even if you want to be confident, but for now you don't feel it. You should just lie to your brain, to your body. And I think that it's in this way, like this, that you will make feel others that you are confident, and after you will feel confident for real, you see. So sometimes students are waiting, like, okay, I will wait for the moment, maybe my technique is not good, maybe my stretching part is not good, so I will wait for the moment when I will feel confident, so that's when I will have fun for real. I will feel some emotions for real, but for now I'm not ready. No, you should just decide that you are ready, that you should be confident right now. The brain, maybe it's not normal for him to feel confident while doing the new moves, but you will show your brain that it's normal, and that's how after you will gain this confidence. But yeah, even the professional dancers, if I will look at all my professional videos, I'm never like happy at 100% because of what I have done. But the dance is good with this in this way too, because you are learning how to accept your actual state, your actual form, your actual capacities, to be proud of what you are doing right now, to be in love with yourself, and that's how you will really progress in dance. Like you cannot hit yourself in your head and repeat, okay, now you have done nothing. It doesn't work like this. So it's a real work with your confidence, with your acceptance, which is very interesting too in dance.
And I think also like confidence is a skill, and it's something that we build with repetition, and you can only build it by actually doing it.
Sure.
But people wait for this, like you said, this perfect moment of feeling ready, and you're not going to feel ready. I remember when I was even a trainer, and people would like want to sign up with training, but they're like, I need to get in shape first. And I'm like, that's why I'm here. That's why you're working with me. But like, people have this idea of like they need to get to a certain place before they feel a certain emotion, and it's like, you have to just do it, because that builds the confidence, and it's more about safety than anything. I think when people look at these videos, they see confidence, but it's more about feeling safe in your body than anything.
Yeah, and that's the problem of social media right now, because people are seeing the perfect videos, perfect bodies, perfect shapes, perfect capacities, and they are forgetting that it's not the reality at all. Now I see some teachers sharing a lot their backstages, that they are like not feeling good every day, that sometimes to give the dance class they need like to put some mask. But that's the reality, that sometimes to do some activity that you love, you should accept that at the beginning you have not perfect mood, but that's while doing this activity that you will switch this mood. As you've said, you shouldn't like wait for the perfect form, you shouldn't wait for the perfect moment to start, because we shouldn't forget that the videos that we see in Instagram, we have a lot of backstages, a lot of hours of trainings, of works, of some traumas, I don't know, physical, mental, but the videos of today in Instagram are changing a lot. Yes, the perception of the dance class. Like, we think that we need to have the perfect clothes, perfect outfit, perfect mood, shape to come to dance class. But while coming to dance class, we see that the girls around us are the same as us. They have the same fears, the same questions, and it's nice. That's what I have seen too with my students in Bali. Sometimes I had feedbacks like, I was so scared to try your class because I have seen your 15 seconds of improvisation in reels, and I thought that I need to do the same thing on the classes. It's very important to try to understand.
I think the content is switching a little bit, and I think more people are showing like the authentic and the raw, which I think is good. It's just a mindset. I think some people have that mindset of, if it feels scary, I'm going to do it. Like, I've always had that mindset. But if you don't have that to start, that's something that you have to practice and like cultivate a growth mindset of, if it feels, because I always say like, your deepest desires are often paired with fear, like for a reason, because we have to grow into the person that we're meant to be by facing our fears. So a lot of women feel the desire to go to class, and at the same time they feel a fear, and that's the exact right reason why we need to do it.
One day you should just decide, try, and make your own feedback about this activity. For sure, maybe dance is not for all people. Maybe high heels is not for all the women, but there is so much styles, so much body movement therapies that you need to try.
Yeah, it's something special about dance. And like we talked about yesterday at dinner, it's like our ancestors have been doing it for years and years and years. It's part of our womanhood to move our hips. And so even if we don't go to class, dance in your living room, like we have to. I think every woman needs to dance like in some way. But like you said, you don't have to go to class, you don't have to do heels class, but I do think that if there is a fear, there's something to learn for everyone. It doesn't mean that you have to continue to do it as a hobby, but you'll discover something about yourself if you just try it, even if it's just once. But most women feel like, this is scary, I feel so uncomfortable, I don't know, I don't feel safe in my body, or it's just, it heals. It's like, it's shadow work ultimately, because you have to face your parts of yourself that you don't necessarily want to look at.
Yeah, for sure. But that's why I think you shouldn't like practice dance classes regularly, because it depends on people. But in today's life, which is so fast, so like I should prove, I should do better every time. Dance classes, high heels classes for women are so important, because if you will not like force yourself to have this hour only for yourself to connect with your body, you will not have this hour at home, because at home you will find so many things to do, to think about. But when you are in a dance class, you should put your phone outside and just stay in front of yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
So yes, today it's just the way to be sure that you will have this time for real in the week,
Yeah.
when you will just connect with yourself. Maybe sometimes it will be not comfortable, maybe sometimes it will be your best hour of your week. But yes, now it's easier like to go to dance class, so you are sure that
Yeah.
you are connected to your body. But yeah, today with the school programs, society, the speed of the life, there is so much fear, so much pressure on women,
Yeah.
that I don't know how can we live without this
Dance.
practice. Yes,
Yeah.
because I will be crazy, I think. Like
Yeah.
I remember myself before practicing dance as regularly as I'm doing right now, before trying heels dance, and I was so lost. I think like I have discovered a new part of myself on the classes, because you have no choice just to discover it.
Yeah.
Yeah, while staying 1 hour just in connection with your body, you should discover, as you've said, why do I have this feeling of fear right now?
Yeah.
Why I cannot make like I don't know 10 seconds of improvisation just to move my hips, just to walk, to look at other girls because they are supporting me,
Yeah.
just to discover who I am without job, without my relationships, just me
Yeah.
and me. So yes, this should be uncomfortable at the beginning, I think. Like
Yeah.
it's just the question of balance, because for sure there is so much teachers, so much classes of heels, of dance in general, that you should pay attention where you go. Like you should know more about the feedback of teacher, maybe look more about the way, the energy which the teacher is sharing, because even on videos you can see it, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, yes, I also have feedbacks of girls who have felt so uncomfortable that they have stopped high heels, they have stopped the practice of dance for forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because of the class experience.
Because of
and
the class experience, yes, because as I've said at the beginning, you are feeling a little bit like naked
yeah.
with other girls, because you are sharing your real energy, your real
Yeah, it's vulnerable.
emotions. Yes, it's like the safe place where you need to open your feelings. If not, there is no logic in this activity. But it depends, on teacher, on the energy of the class. Will you feel safe, or you will just feel yourself like smaller as others, because others are here just for the performance, to show and not to feel. So yes, it depends a lot on the classes too. But it's also the experience, and don't think that after having some bad experience, maybe it's like this everywhere. You should just try different teachers, different styles, to make your own feedback, as we have spoken yesterday, like for the spa treatments, the things like this. If we don't like the treatment in this spa, we are changing the spa. We are not saying like, okay, I think that this treatment is not for me.
Yeah.
See? So in dance, it's the same thing. It's just the dance class. So you can try. If you didn't like, it was just 1 hour of your life. You can change the style. You can change the studio. You can change the activity, but we need to try to discover more.
Yeah, and I like what you said about that it's like a devotion to yourself and to your body, and that's what it's about more than class. Like it is about just having fun, but I think because I became so like I like to say devotional rather than discipline, but I would go like 3 times a week, and even if I was really tired, even if I didn't feel like it, and that might seem crazy if you don't, because I don't want to pursue it professionally. Like that was never my goal. So then I think a lot of people can feel like or ask, why are you so like disciplined? And for me, it was the same thing as going to the gym. It's like, yes, I want to be better, and yes, I want to have fun, but it's also like you said, it's that 1 hour that I give to myself to just be with my body, and that is a non-negotiable for me. And I think people need to, or women need to cultivate more habits and routines like that and make it non-negotiable, because oftentimes they have jobs or like stressful environments where they might be more in their masculine energy and like in the hustle and go, and then it's like, well, when do you make time to be in your feminine energy?
Yeah.
And when you go to class, even though like you said you can do it at home, but when you make the time and on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, like that's my time, I think that's really important to create that space for that.
Sure. And we have chance, because on heels classes it's only female power, it's not like on other styles when we are mixed. We are only queens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why you can feel safe, and you can really like share all the emotions that you have. You're feeling so safe in the classes that you are doing the things that you could never do outside. Like even with you, the first time that you have come, like 1 hour and a half after, I had already the impression that I knew you more than 1 hour and a half. You see, you are it's so safe, sisterhood vibes. You cannot find it at the gym. You cannot find it at the other dance styles, because you will always, like, your subconscious part will always think, maybe somebody is looking at me, maybe there is something crazy that I'm doing, maybe I should stop like this, maybe I will put one sweeter more. So you see, but in the dance classes like heels, it's the opposite. Maybe I will take off one sweater, one pants, and it's nice, it's safe. And sometimes I have the feedbacks, like the associations of people that have never tried this style, like high heels is about their performance, about something like sexy, not sensual, but directly, okay, it's sexy style, sexy heels. And there is a lot of judgment about this. And for me, I think that this judgment, it's just the weakness, because you have never tried, you have never felt this power that you can feel while opening your heart, dancing and waking up your feminine parts.
Do you get a lot of judgment like online or not?
Of course.
Yeah. Is it mostly women or men?
The judgment is only women. And the phrase like, oh, you are doing a lot of sexy dance, oh, you are sexy, it's men. So it's different for both, but both are not working for me. It was different because I was in France, but I'm Russian, so directly in France you have already this thing, like Slavic girls are so like open-minded. We wear different clothes, we have different confidence, we are dancing differently. So I was from Russia, and I have taught high heels dance. It was like the first classes of heels in Paris. So for sure women were not ready, because I had my outfits which were very different from outfits of Parisian girls. You know, I
Yeah.
had my shorty, but I took my scissors, I cut my shorties like it was naked
Yeah.
on my booty because I wanted to move it to see it moving.
Yeah.
You know, and I was very free with it, like it was my
Mhm.
style. And at the beginning, it was crazy for the girls. So yes, I have received a lot of feedbacks, anonymous in general, in Instagram, that I'm like changing the heel style in France, that people are not proud about me, they're talking about me, and
Mm.
they are like they don't understand why do I have so much people on my classes. But I know when you have those feedbacks, that
Yeah.
means that all is good in your
Yeah.
professional life.
Yeah.
That's why, and hopefully while dancing, I'm not feeling that I'm doing something wrong. And I think that it's most important because, as we've said,
Mhm.
high heels is not for every woman. There is a lot of dance styles, but if you are dancing on heels and you are feeling wrong, like why I'm here, why I have started to do it, maybe for some new reels, some stories, maybe because my friend has done it and I wanted to try,
Mhm.
that's not the good feeling. You can change the style, you can discover other things, because there is so much sides of female power that you
Mhm.
can continue discovering. But if while dancing on heels, while showing all your emotions, all your freedom, while
Mhm.
moving, you are feeling that you are doing great and you are having fun, you don't need to pay attention to the
Yeah.
feedbacks like this. But yes, and you, what about you?
I
Tell
I
us.
I have not gotten bad feedback from women. If I get anything, if I do get judgment, is it's from men.
Okay, it's
So
different.
it's different. Yeah, I don't know why that. I mean, I'm happy that all my ladies are on my side. But
Ladies?
I wonder, there's more like from women, it's like I want to do this too, but I'm
Mm.
scared. Like uh, they feel empowered and inspired, and that's literally why I post it mostly. Like I
Yeah.
post it to share because it's part of me and part of my big part of my healing journey and big part of the work that I do with women, even though I don't teach like dance classes. I do a lot of embodiment work and mirror work, and it goes hand in hand. So I share it for that reason, and also to inspire and be like, it's never too late. Like I started when I was 27. You
Yeah.
can start whenever you want to. But so if I do get anything, it's from men, and I feel like um, I don't know why. Why are you even on my feed? Like I'm
Man,
not posting for you.
can you answer, please?
um,
I'm not posting for you.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's just it's the same thing of what we've always been conditioned to, like how good women or good girls should behave, and like how they should behave in public and whatnot, um, to be respectful and to be. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why there is so much women, as you've said, which are scared to
Mhm.
start because they are associating it directly with some bad feedbacks from their family, from their friends. But first of all, girls, you are not, it's not important to post your reels
Yeah,
if you
you don't
don't
have
want to
to.
do
Yeah.
it. Yes, you don't have to film yourself if you don't want to film yourself on the classes, because first of all, the first goal of the classes is the connection with yourself, with
Yeah.
your body. So after, when you have already done these parts of work on the dance class, you can start to perform more, to inspire other girls by showing more tricks, more emotions. And the next step is to film yourself, to show it even in the social media.
Mhm.
But we shouldn't burn the steps, because if not, you can feel uncomfortable. Yes, because if you are not, you are still not, you have still not found who are you while dancing, what do you want to feel while dancing, you cannot just film yourself and
Yeah.
share, because if you don't understand, you are becoming so vulnerable about the feedbacks of other people,
Yeah.
that it can be dangerous. You can stop dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to pay attention about the role of videos in the dance classes. It's perfect. I'm the first who are filming a lot, but that not means that I'm filming all of my choreos, that I'm filming all of my classes. Not at all. Even
Yeah.
if I have a lot of videos, but don't forget that I have even more of classes, more of projects, of things like this, because the video is like the step when you are already feeling comfortable with it, you are sure about what you are doing, you are don't feeling wrong, and that's when you are ready to share it with others. Because I have a lot of girls, I don't have a lot of girls, I know a lot of girls, even not from my classes, which are coming just for the video.
Mm-hmm.
And here I don't understand the goal of dance activities, like you can learn the choreo by yourself at home and film if it's just for film. But on my classes, and you have already seen it, it's more about feelings. After you
Yeah.
can film yourself if you're feeling free to film, but you shouldn't film just for
No.
film. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes girls are scared, because they are like, at the end I should film something but I don't feel it, or I'm scared to post because of the feedbacks of some people who are
Yeah.
following me. And it's like it's becomes bigger and bigger as fear, and they are not never coming on the classes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that, same with social media, like the visibility is not for everyone. Not everyone are meant to share that part of them. That's not, you don't have to. I think if you have a desire to, then you should do it, and you should not give a fuck about what
Yeah.
anyone thinks. Like, I know girls that are like, oh, my partner doesn't want me to go, or like, then find a new partner, you know? But but I'm just, you don't have to film it and you don't have to show it, and it's either or. There's focus on that, where it's these classes have been more like commercialized, and like people see it, so they think that that's what it's all about. But at the core, it's just you and your body, and being curious and having fun. And I think for me, what it really helped me heal, it helped me heal a lot of things, but my perfectionism, because I would also sometimes, in the beginning, I didn't have any expectations of being perfect, because like I could not even remember the choreo in the beginning. But the better I got, then it was this added layer of like, each time I need to do better, and like the filming, and I need to nail it. And then that's, the perfectionism has always been a part of my life, no matter what I've done. And so that, I just had to accept that I won't ever be perfect, number one. That's not possible. But also, it's okay. It gave me the safe space to fuck up and to mess up, and to still feel encouraged by the other women, and like us cheering each other on. And like you said, like it's different depending on how you're feeling that day.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I would not go to class unless I felt 100%. Like if I was on my period and I was bloated, I would not go, because then I would be like, I don't feel sexy. And now I just go, and it's okay to not feel good. But I still have that little voice sometimes that comes up, and it's like, you could have done better, or like. So I think it's a good space to practice that as well, to get rid of the self-judgment, because we have that as women a lot, and we look at ourselves in the mirror and we find flaws, or find things that are not pretty enough, and we compare, or we think that we think that we can do better, and you can do better, but we shouldn't use it as judgment and like beat ourselves
Yeah.
up about it. And I think the dance has really helped me, like, getting rid of that voice, or at least quieting that voice down.
Yeah, I love what you have said, because that's what I have learned too while doing the dance as a professional part of my life. Because I have understood one thing, that you cannot progress if you are not accepting your actual state,
Yeah.
your actual capacities. And that has helped me for the whole life, like relationships with people,
Yeah.
relationships with my man, I don't know, in other professional parts, in my body shape, the same. Like the dance has shifted something in my head,
Yeah.
and I have just understood one thing. I wanna be better every time, and that's the part of the whole life, like the progress. We wanna do better and better, but you should just find this balance between I want to do better and I'm judging myself every time, to distract yourself in your head and to have no more motivation even to take a regular class, no matter what do you feel right now, you see. So that's why, yes, it's so interesting, because now while analyzing myself I was like, it was the same thing for me, because I'm a perfectionist with my Russian education, that if you are not the best, you have done nothing in your life. It's interesting because, yes, dance has learned me to accept everything. Like my state, when I'm sad, I'm going to dance, I'm feeling free after. When I'm happy, I'm going to dance, I'm feeling that I'm feeling some freedom to learn new things, to do new tricks. And no matter what emotion I have on the day, I know that the dance will help me to live this emotion for real, you know, like not just to have it in my head, like, okay, now I'm sad, but to feel it in every part of my body, and then to give freedom to this emotion. So yes, this is the one small bonus of this activity.
It's just expression of all whatever we're feeling. And for me, it's literally, like you say, it's therapy, because it's an hour and a half where I completely disconnect from everything. So if I've had a stressful day, and even if I feel like, okay, I don't know if I have time for this, I have to do this, it's like I know that no matter what, I will feel better, because it's just an hour or two where I'm just in my body and I'm not thinking about what I should be doing or work or anything else. So it's honestly everything. It's so healing for so many things.
Yeah, the main message, I think, is that
Go dance.
go dance. Like the Zoom, go dance. People today, they are overthinking so much about what if everyone will be perfect, I will forget the choreo, my family will see this video. I just wanna share our experience to understand that there will be, you can find so much what if that you just need to push them and to go to try, because we have so much pressure today about everything in the life, that even the dance classes have become something very serious in our lives. But it's just 1 hour when you are moving your body. Like, you are moving your body all of the day, you are walking, you are doing the gym, you are dancing on your own at home. You cannot put so much pressure on yourself before trying your first dance class. Like, that's why, yes, we have talked about the judgment, the fears, the perfect videos on Instagram, because it is putting so much pressure, that I just wanna make a reminder to all the girls today to not to listen to it, not to overthink, but just to try. Like, you can try the dance class and you have just 2 possibilities. You can love it and continue, and you can find something that will change all your whole life, or you can don't like it, maybe after you can try the other teacher, the other studio, or just stop it, but you have tried. Like, we have one life. I'm the person who is like asking directly to the girls when I am meeting them on the street, do you dance? Have you already tried? That it's so interesting for me to understand why there is people who are scared about this activity, and to make them sure that there is no serious things
Yeah.
after the dance class.
Yeah. And I think that social media contributes to that. I think like it it goes both, is there's two sides of the same coin, because social media brings it, like, people are aware of heels classes and dance, and like it creates the desire to try it, but it also creates the pressure, because I don't think that we would feel the same pressure if social media didn't exist, if we didn't feel this like need to post it and show it, and what will people think, and like I really think that that's with everything, not just dance, that we put so much weight on these things, and it's just life, but we overthink and we take it seriously, and I think we have to remind ourselves that it's not that serious, and find the teachers and the classes that remind us of that, because being in LA too, I've been to classes where it feels a lot more serious, and I understand if you're like trying to be a professional and you're in the industry, but a lot of these classes are just meant to be for fun, but the teachers are putting so much pressure on the students that it turns into this serious thing when we're just meant to have fun. And I think you do a really good job at just encouraging, and you also can tell that you're really passionate about teaching and like that you care, but also it feels like fun, it feels like we're having a girls night out, and like that's really important.
After this speech, I was like, okay, when is my next class? I want to put my best outfit and just have fun.
Yeah.
Just
I love it that we have this in Bali. I'm grateful that
we have talked a lot about a lot of important things today, so I'm just thankful to share this moment with you, to share my first real podcast while talking on English
you did
with
great.
you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much for for sharing your thoughts, because it will be important for the next podcast. So see you next time. See you next time in classes and in real.
Yeah. Thank you.
Goodbye.